It's not where you are, it's who you are, where you are. I'm going to say that again. It is not where you are in life, it is who you are, where you are. So there are life experiences that make us feel as though we've been on the wrong path, or we did something wrong, or somehow we must have done something in a former life, and that's the reason why things are going the way they're going. Whatever justification comes to mind, whatever narration that you've given yourself, I want you to remember that it's not about where you are in life. It's not about where you are in life. It is who you are, where you are. So if you are asking for a particular experience to happen in your life, if you are asking for the fulfillment of specific dreams, if you are hungering and thirsting for a change in your life, to achieve a specific goal, to meet the partner of your dreams, to accomplish something that you might be the first in your family to accomplish, well, it's not where you are, it is who you are, where you are. And I'm emphasizing that because too often we play this role of like deferring the validation of who we are. If you are a great cook, then you do not need to wait till you have a well-equipped industrial kitchen to begin cooking the best recipes and to begin playing around with different ingredients and testing out different spices. If your heart is in the area of supporting people mentally and psychologically, and you provide sound advice and encouragement, and you have a heart for the people, well, you don't have to wait till you have your own practice in order to do that. There are incremental steps that can be taken in the midst of you sort of waiting to fulfill the optimal version of your dream. If you are a hairdresser and you love to do hair, I've seen the behind the scenes of so many women and men who have either started doing hair in the back of their homes or in the basement of their homes or in a small room or renting out a small space until, again, they've optimized the place on where they want to be and what they see for their future and for their dream. So it's not like where you are in this current moment. It is whether or not you are planting the seeds, whether or not you are tilling the soil, whether or not you are truly believing and being the person that you see yourself in your vision being. And there is no appointment for that. You don't have to wait till Friday. You don't have to wait till you've achieved some sort of major milestone. Once you decide in your mind that this is something that you want to do, this is something that you want to be, these are the things that you want to have, that is the moment where you assert yourself and take the position of stating, I don't have to wait till I get to some sort of destination. I can be fully in who I am. I can be fully embodied in the gift and the talent that I currently have, and I can exercise that in this moment. So again, it's not about where you are currently in life, because we're constantly, and we're all in transition. We're all moving. We're all pivoting. And then there are moments where we don't even realize that sometimes our dream, most of the time, is connected to others. It's connected to others. And so the moment where you feel like God is taking so long to fulfill something that you truly desire in your heart, perhaps look at it in a different perspective, where maybe there's someone else or others that are supposed to be part of this dream with you. And they need to also get prepared. They need to become well seasoned. They need to be able to see clearly and begin to decipher what's efficient, what's effective, how to move and go about business practices, how to make sound decisions. And so never think the preparation is solely about you, because it is not. There's a sacredness that resides in you that, yes, you connect with and you say, this is what I want. However, once you plant that seed and put it out there into the world, there are so many parts being orchestrated for it to come back to you, for it to be fulfilled for you to see the physical manifestation of that. And so again, it's not where you are currently at, it's who you are where you are at. Are you consistent commitment? Are you patient? Are you diligent? Do you understand the act of persevering? Does everything that frustrates you immediately forces you to stop? How do you handle interactions with people? How do you manage delays? How are you when it comes to working in a timely fashion? Do you know how to encourage your spirit? Can you silence your mind for a second and just be when things sort of seem to be buzzing all around you and you don't understand it and you can't make sense of it, but you know that you carry a dream in your heart, in your soul, that you desire and that you want to happen. And so again, it is not where you are currently at. It is always who you are where you are currently at. How are you showing up behind the scenes? Who are you like when no one is watching? Because that's the true testament of not only your character, but your ability to navigate storms and ride waves when things are not working in your favor and speed is not your best friend and things feel delayed before they feel destined. So just pause for a second and remind yourself, what do you desire? What do you genuinely and truly desire? What do you feel like you've come here to fulfill? And then sit with that. And once you've sat with that, you can be it right here in this moment. So if you're a great hairstylist, you're a great hairstylist now. If you're a great chef and you love to bake and cook well, you can do that now. If you are a philosopher and enjoy reading and sharing perspectives and theories and life, and just information, you can do that now. But figure out the sacred space on how you can do that. Plant the seeds. And what do seeds do when they're fertilized properly, when they're watered properly, when they're given the proper ratio of water and sunlight, or sometimes not, regardless? They eventually begin to sprout, they begin to bud, they begin to grow. You begin to see a physical manifestation of it. And so do not be deterred by the silence. Do not be deterred by the movement, whether it's slow, whether it's fast. Just constantly be accountable for the one thing that you can control, which is you and what you do and what you contribute and how you show up on a daily basis. That's what you're in control of. So it's not about where you are. It is always who you are, where you are. So are you optimistic? Are you hopeful? Do you know how to pause and give yourself time to just breathe? Do the things in life or the things that are happening in life frustrate you and immediately force you to give up? Are you willing to ride certain storms for yourself? Now, again, this is with discernment. This is with clarity. This is with you building a relationship with yourself when you can say, actually, this is not working. I'm going to pivot and go in this direction. But you got to use your guidance system, your intuition. You got to trust your spiritual relationship, not only with yourself, but with God. Where am I being led? What feels good? What feels easy? What feels natural? Let me go in that direction. What feels agreeable with my spirit? What aligns with my values and my belief systems? What do I trust in this moment? Okay, let me go in there. Let me go in that direction. These are just some of the questions you can probably ask yourself as you begin to just move and groove in a space that is yours, that you can claim right now. So you don't got to wait till Friday. You don't got to wait till Saturday. You don't got to wait till next week. You don't got to wait till you have you want to work out. All right, you're fit now. You're healthy now. You're focused now. You're diligent now. You get the point that I'm trying to make? Assume the position now, feel it, visualize it, embody it, and watch how fast time collapses to meet you at your present and current reality. It genuinely is a made-up mind. So make up your mind. And remember, it's not where you are, it is who you are and how you're showing up where you are. I hope that helps. I hope it encouraged you. Thank you for tuning in. If you need any resources just about sort of getting clear on the inside, decluttering the mind, knowing how to use your time, aligning with practices that support you, check the description below. Thank you for tuning in. I am Demi Davati, and I will see you next time.